Welcome to the Hana Financial Group Championship final round action from Sky 72 Golf Resort Ocean Course. It's the final round action and hope you will stay with us. Mike Kim welcoming you to the Hana Financial Group Championship final round, and what a day we are having. And there have been a lot of moves at the leaderboard, and we will take you there just shortly. But first, we will give you an opportunity to show you some of the highlights from the third round. And let's take you to the fourth hole. Hana Jung, currently the overnight leader. At this time, she was 8 under. And gave herself a good birdie opportunity. And did not miss that opportunity. And so at this time, she was 9 under par, 2 clear the rest of the field. Playing alongside with Minji Park. Let's go to the 10th hole, par 4. Hanajang also in a good position. Always known to be a good ball striker, and what a result that was. But unfortunately, lift out the right edge. And had to settle for a par to remain at 8 under par. And at this time, she was 1 shot clear of Minji Park and 99. And the par 4 15th hole. Minji Park currently at the time 5 under par, and just a heartbreaker for Minji. One of the par for the day. Birdie, and I think she's got it. Finally. And 99 rolled it in nicely on the 16th hole, one of the toughest par 4. Ocean Course, and Song Hee-han with the 7-iron, confident swing, and drew it in nicely. Coming off that rough, and almost came a hair inches of pulling out and walking away with that beautiful sports sedan. That could have been the 16th hole-in-one of the KLPGA Tour in 2020. Minji Park at this time 6 under par, looking for a birdie to get into a 3-way tie with her playing partners. And yes, she did. She along with Hana Jang and Narinan were overnight leader after the third round. We'll have another quick look. Song Hee-han 3 shots behind the 3 of the leaders. And Woo Jung Kim, look at that score, 6 under par yesterday, and all of a sudden skyrocketed into the first page of the leaderboard. Arin Kim backward a little bit in the moving day, but still right there, hanging in there. And Yoon Kyung Ho, look at her score. Yoon Kyung, who has announced her retirement after this tournament, and this will be the final day for her today at the final round of the Hana Financial Group Championship. Yoon Kyung Ho has had a good career since making her debut back in June of 2009. So she'll be closing out a 12-year career here on the KLPGA Tour. Diane Lee was the runner-up for the 2019 Hana Financial Group Championship. Also lurking around, and So Yeon Roo, don't count this lady out. ever dangerous So-Yeon-Roo, the current champion of the Kia Korea Women's Open champion. Hyo-Joo Kim, disappointing results, and Han Sol-ji gave away a lot of shots in the back nine yesterday, 5 over par. And the total prize money for this tournament is 1.5 billion won, equivalent to about 1.25 US dollars. The winner will take away 300 million won, about 250,000 US dollars. So a lot riding on this tournament, but also an opportunity to get right up to the top of the leaderboard on the prize money as well as the Player of the Year award. So players not only vying for the 300 million won prize money, but also an opportunity to get closer to be the Player of the Year award winner. And let's take a look at some of the notable pairings. Ayan Cho, the winner of the Rookie of the Year award on the KLPGA Tour last year, playing alongside with Hyo-Joo Kim and Han So-ji, who had a disappointing round yesterday. They teed off at 9:30 this morning. And Soo-Yeon Jang, along with number 1 player in the world, Jin Young Ko, and Min Song Ha, teed off at 9:51. And Min Kyung Choi, who hung on tough, had a couple bogeys, but still stayed right there, and Dayan Lee as well, and Sachin Park all playing together. They teed off at 10:02 this morning. And Yoon Kyung Ho, as well as So-Mi Lee and So-Yeon-Roo, also playing together, and they teed off at 10:13. And Song-Yeon with Woo-Jung Kim, who had a 600 par yesterday, surprised a lot of people and is getting ready to make her moves in the final round. And let's see what she can do playing along with Arim Kim. And they teed off at 10:24 this morning. And Minji Park with Narin An and Hana Jang. Narin An, who won her first tournament of her career this year, trying to repeat for the second time this year in 2020. And Minji Park, look out. She is going to be also battling it out with Hana Jang, our defending champion of the Hana Financial Group Championship. They teed off at 10:35 this morning. And we'll take a look at some more highlights from earlier today. Cold and windy condition. Let's go to the second hole. Narinan, overnight leader, along with Hana Jang and Minji Park. And a beautiful shot, taking that slope. She is continuing to fire on all cylinders as she did yesterday. Could potentially be the first birdie. Rolled it in beautifully to take a shot lead over the rest of her playing partners. And at this time, Hana Jang as well as Minji Park all bogeyed that hole. So it was a 2-shot swing and had taken the 2-shot lead. But Hana Jang on the 4th hole had other ideas. Birdie rolled it in confidently, as she did yesterday in the 3rd round, so gets that shot back that she had given away on the 2nd hole. And we're live now here at the 8th hole, par 3. Song-Yeon currently at 1 under par and has taken 4 iron. Looking fairly good and will run away from the pin, and that slope will continue to push that ball away from the hole. So that will be a very delicate putt coming up, and now our leader Nodding on for a birdie to go 9 under par and try to run away from the rest of the field. Oh, just grazing the left side. And she'll remain at 8 under par. Still leading by 2 over the rest of the field. 2-shot lead over Hana Jang. And Minji Park, who unfortunately gave away 2 shots and recorded a very painful double bogey on the 6th hole, getting ready for her birdie putt. Needs to make something happen. Has already given away 4 shots since the start of the day. Oh, and this one also going in and out, and nothing is going her way today. So we've seen 2 putts that have had a good look at the bottom of the cup, but has decided not to go in. Hana Jang, who's in 2nd place, trailing by 2 shots to Narinan. This was for par. So our final group has moved on to 8th tee, the par 3. The wind has calmed down just a bit, but look at the flag moving. It is still very, very windy. Let's take it to the leaderboard, and Narinan all alone at top at 8 under par, 1 under par for the day, and Hana Jang staying there, but So-Yeon Roo 2 under par, 4 under par. Will stay with us. Stay with us as we continue to bring you the final round action of the Hana Financial Group Championship from Sky 72 Ocean Course. And let's take a look at the leaderboard again. 99, 8 under par. Hana Jang, 6 under par. And So-Yeon Roo, 4 under. Minji Park, look at that score, 4 over par. And Arin Kim has also gone backward a step. And Yoon Kyung Ho started off with a back-to-back birdie on the 1st and 2nd hole, but has gone bogey, and has given away 2 shots. And unfortunately, she is currently at 2 under par. Jin Young Ko also trying to get into the first page of the leaderboard. And we'll have another look at the early round highlights. And Minji Park, 2nd hole, and this was the result of her bogey, and consequently with a birdie by the Narinan and her bogey by Minji, a 2-shot swing. Long par putt just coming up, sliding by the left edge. So since then, nothing has been going right for Minji Park. And our 2nd place, Hana Jang, also being very careful with that downhill, and may have given just a little too much respect for that shot. You can see that from about 5 feet out, does go up the hill, but Minji Park had all sorts of issues, but 99 did not, and she held it out for a birdie and quickly took a two-shot swing on this number 2 hole. And on the third hole, it really looked like almost an easy par putt, but that's just an indicative of the kind of round that she has had, and a back-to-back bogey on the second and third round. Hana Jung, as she did yesterday on the 4th hole, rolled it in beautifully. Read that downhill fast speed. The green speed currently set at about 12.5 to 13 on Stimeter. And the wind has really caused that green to dry out as well. Hana Jung. Off the green, pitched up, and came up way short, and had a tough par putt coming up, and as a result, just was not able to save that par and bogeyed again. Now, this is where everything really unraveled for Minji Park. Third shot goes off the green. 6th hole has been just absolutely treacherous hole for many of the players. We've seen a lot of double bogeys, and that pitch right there with the slope and the wind pushing it back and going all the way off the green again. And Hana Jung may have had one of the best chip shots she had all day, and almost holed out for a birdie, but settled for a par. That is just a difficult par to get. And on the 8th hole, Soyeon-Roo, this is how she climbed into the 3rd place and kept the line beautifully going up the hill at 8th hole, and as a result, she has climbed into the top 3 spot at 4 under par. And look out, don't let this lady get out of sight. And the leaderboard once again. Today, we've only seen 2 players that have been in the red numbers. But huge moves up in that top, with 99 grabbing a 2-shot lead over Hana Jung, and Minji Park has really gone backward, but still lurking at the tie for 4th place. And all the players have just gone backward. And Unu Choi is one of the few players who have done red number. 8th hole is par 360 meters. Anything going to the right will completely go off the green with a false front. We just showed you how Arim Kim has arrived on the green, and this is for a long par putt going downhill. Got to be careful, and may have been too careful in hitting that putt. Soyeon-Roo on the 9th hole, 2nd hole. Asking that ball to go, and finds herself in the green side bunker. I don't think she was able to strike that ball as she would have liked. So she'll have a tough bunker shot coming up. Hyo-Joo Kim was able to save a par in that hole in the similar position. That looks like a pretty good putt. So Jin Young Ko had thought that she had made that putt. Settles for par on the 10th hole to remain at 1 over par for the tournament. has also given away 2 shots, as many of the players have done in the very, very difficult condition. The winning score for Hana Financial Group Championship for last year was 12 under par, but it would be almost nearly impossible for any of the players to get to 12 under par, but you never know. Our leader, 99, veering off to the right, and we had mentioned that anything going to the right might lose it, but fortunately at the end was able to draw that ball just a tad bit, stays on the green, and playing very, very careful, and really knows how to manage this golf course. And got to give a lot of credit to 99, who's only won once on the KLPGA Tour, and that came this year, looking to repeat in 2020 season. Only 3 players have done that. Hana Jang has other thought, not only to defend her title here, but also win on a back-to-back weeks basis. And has gone left to right quite a bit, and that ball will roll off. So many of the players just not able to get that ball closer to the hole. The pins sitting, and that almost the 3rd tier. And let's see if Minji Park is able to make some moves right here. Has given away 4 shots already, 4 over par for the day, but still 3 under, only 5 shots out of the lead. And anything could happen on this very treacherous ocean course. Looks like a really good shot, and wasn't able to make it onto that top tier. All 3 players have elected to go to the right side of the green. So distance control on their putt coming up will be very crucial. There have been 6 come from behind wins on the KLPGA Tour. This is the 17th tournament that have been staged in 2020 season. A lot of credit to KLPGA and the golf industry in Korea to be able to stage this many tournaments during the global pandemic due to COVID-19. We'd love to welcome those fans back next year, as we had hundreds of thousands of fans coming to Hana Financial Group Championship last year. And this is Diane Lee, the runner-up finisher from last year's tournament. Good 35-footer coming up. And comes up just a bit short, but still showing some really good putting touch. Currently tied for 5th place with 2 under par. With the windy condition as it is today, just taking enormous time for even to tap in putts. We'll go back to 8th hole. Hana Jang, our overnight leader, currently in 2nd place, and has done it nicely. So the distance control has been excellent. There's one thing that we have seen out of Hana Jang is that she has been very, very patient. So Yeon Roo with the bunker shot out of the 9th hole. On that soft touch, knows that as soon as the ball will come out, it will have a severe downhill slope. A bit unfortunate the ball didn't get closer to the hole, but Hyo-Joo Kim was able to negotiate a par out of that same bunker on the 9th hole. 99, our leader for birdie. Oh, this is just a little bit too much. A tester coming back for a par putt for our leader 99 to remain at 8 under par for the tournament. So-yeon to remain at 4 under par in the sole possession of third place. So she will end up with a bogey and has given away the shots that she has gained today, and will make the turn at level par for the day and 2 under par for the tournament. Now Minji Park, 4 over today so far through the 7th hole. Needs to make something happen. And again, players not taking any chances, wanting to make sure that they don't blow that putt by. It's the kind of day that you could easily get a bogey, even double bogey, and cannot get too aggressive. This will be Arim Kim coming out of the rough. That pin just tucked just behind the bunker. And again, not able to hold the green. Rolls off. Just 5 paces from the right edge, that pin position. Has only about 13 steps to negotiate to get that ball closer to the hole from the front edge. Song Yeon also struggling. Coming in to left side, and that may not be a bad shot. And this is another long par birdie putt coming up, but I don't think you can get too aggressive with that putt. Let's go back to the 8th hole, par 3, our leader 99. And Nadine has been so consistent with those rather awkward putts, difficult putts, a 4 or 5 footer. Has not missed one single putt yesterday or today so far. A simple par putt for Hana Jung, cleans it up nicely to remain a 6 under par, 2 behind 99, her playing partner. So these 3 ladies also played together yesterday, and it was Minji Park who birdied it out on the 18th hole to climb into the 3-way tie, but has quickly fallen out of that leader. Hana Financial Group Championship was played at least a month ago last year at a much warmer condition and the players are fighting not only tough course setup but also a cool and windy condition here at the final round. 99 continuing to lead by 2 shots from Sky 72 Golf Resort Ocean Course. Stay with us, and we'll be back after these messages. And welcome you back to Hana Financial Group Championship Final Round action. Mike Kim with you. And we're happy that you joined us today. And not a cloud in the sky. What a beautiful day, but cold weather. Cool temperature with the windy condition. Once again with us here at Ocean Course. And the players are having all sorts of problems. And finding birdies has been one of the rarest occasions. But not for 99. As she had done yesterday, just keeping things very steady. Now, if you notice that she's had birdie on second and third round, ninth hole has been rated the 5th hardest hole on the Ocean Course. And once again, we find her right in the middle of fairway and just exuding with confidence. '99 made her career debut on the KLPGA Tour back in 2014 and won for the first time this year. And currently on 11th on the money order. Veteran Hana Jang has won 13 times on the KLPGA Tour and now is the winningest player on the KLPGA Tour as an active player. Keep in mind that she is not only the defending champion, but has also won last week and has won 7 of those 13 tournaments in the fall season. Arim Kim, good looking chip shot. And that is just a beautiful touch. Love to see her get back into the swing of things, but we'll make the turn at 2 over par for the day, 1 under par for the tournament. You can bet that Arin Kim will take some dead aim of those pin positions, and with an opportunity to get there in 2 of those par 5s, she will do everything she can. And what a great touch by Song Yeon. Song Yi, who also debuted in 2008, had to wait literally 11 years before she won her first tournament of her career. Let's go look at the Soyeon Roo on the 10th hole and was not able to get on that top plateau. And she will have a long uphill with a big swing putt coming up for a birdie. Minji Park. Now Minji, whose mother played on the Olympics, was a silver medalist. And one of the things that Minji Park has done so well is that she set the record on the KLPGA Tour by winning only 10 days after her making her professional debut. That's a very good strike. And might have been a little bit too much. So rolls into the backside bunker on the 9th hole. So she's going to have another treacherous bunker shot coming up with the wind blowing and the slope running away from you from the bunker. But not in on. And has done it beautifully. I am just impressed by Narinan, the way she has been able to manage her game. Has not backed down whatsoever from playing with the veteran Hana Jang, who also won 3 times on the LPGA Tour. So if you follow the LPGA Tour, her name will sound very familiar to you. A bit of just a downhill lie. See if she can put a lot of spin on this shot. Oh, and it's coming up just a bit short. Couple more inches, and that would have been just an unbelievable shot. An opportunity to birdie. So again, the 9th hole has shown some teeth. So that's Minji Park's bunker shot on the 9th hole. Not much green to work with, and we'll have a sizable distance to carry. And the wind is really kicking up, as you can see the pin flag just howling. Out of the 4 days that we have seen, the final round has been the hardest when it comes to the wind direction. Birdie for So-Yeon Ryu, and that has gone way by the hole, and she is now going to be faced with an incredibly difficult, delicate putt coming back for a par. Jin Young Ko off the green. A lot of spin. Oh! I thought that she was going to chip it in for a birdie. So every one of these shots have just been so challenged by the fact that it's been very windy, cold, just not able to get that touch in their hands. Oh, beautifully done by So-Yeon. So today it has just been so difficult for these 4 or 5 footers from all different directions. Doesn't matter whether it's an uphill or downhill putt. Minji. Good looking shot, and has just an unbelievable job with that bunker shot. Well done, Minji. So that will be for par on the 9th hole to remain at 3 under par and tied along with So-Yeon Ryu. So sometimes it doesn't take a birdie. Sometimes it really takes a really good bunker shot to save yourself a par, to really get a better momentum. And this is one of those shots that I think Hana Jang gets a little too greedy. You need to get that ball closer to the hole, not trying to hole it out. 2 shots behind Narinan. You cannot let her get away too far. Now Hana Jang, who's won this tournament last year, overcoming a deficit on a final hole birding the 18th hole in the final round against Dayan Lee. Very painful loss for Dayan. Since winning in Vietnam for Dayan, has not been able to find the winner's circle so far in 2020. Song-Yeon on the 10th. 3 over par in the front. And still looking for that first birdie of the day. And will that ball roll back? It might. And I think she knows this green quite a bit. So she has taken a bit of advantage of the course knowledge. That will still be a very tricky birdie putt coming up for Song Yeon. Looking at the scores by other players so far, no player has had more than 3 birdies all day. Turning, and it's dropping in for a beautiful birdie on 99. What a beautiful touch by 99, and has now taken a commanding 3-shot lead. That could potentially go to 4, depending on what Hana Jang will do with her par putt. Her ball striking, course management, putting touch, everything is going her direction. And particularly her ability to be able to read that green has just been phenomenal. Now Hana needs to make this par and stay within the sight of 99. Crucial putt coming up for our overnight leader, Hana Jang. And that was right all the way. That might have been a misread. So just like it happened on the second hole, there has been a 2-shot swing on the 9th hole. So Hana Jang drops down to 5 under par, 3 shots behind 99. Minji Park, after an excellent bunker shot, now trying to clean it up for par to remain at 3 under par for the tournament. Well done, Minji. So the final group has moved out of the 9th hole and will be making the turn to 10th. Every single hole has been just a nail biter. Arim Kim. Well done. And just a bit to the right of where Song Yeon is, but ball will move just slightly, but that should be a good birdie opportunity for Nadim Kim. There's been some movements, and Nadim 9 under par, and Hana Jang falling a shot back, now taking 4-shot lead, with Soyeon Roof tied with Minji Park at 3 under par, and all of a sudden Nadim is running away from this. Sky 72 Golf Resort Ocean Course is playing tough. Stay with us as we continue to bring you the final round action of the Hana Financial Group Championship. We'll be back. And welcome you back to the Sky 72 Ocean course, where the final round for the Hana Financial Group Championship is continuing under a breezy and cool condition. But 99 has been red hot, has taken the 4-shot commanding lead over the rest of the field. This is Arim Kim for birdie. Just slightly uphill. And not able to read that break. And the sudden break just at the end of the putt. It's the lone bogey with the three bogeys with a lone birdie. Our playing partner, Song Yeon. Birdie attempt. Also sliding to the lower side. Took her 10 years to finally win for the first time on the KLPGA Tour for Song Yeon. And then took less than a year to repeat for the second time. Here's our leader. 4 shots lead over Hana Jang. Another 2-shot swing on the 9th hole. And another gorgeous tee shot. Never seems to come out of her swing. Beautiful finish. And her balance has been just near perfect. So these 3 players played together yesterday in the 3rd round. All finished as 7 under par and were the overnight clubhouse leaders. So 99 is 2 under par and the front 9, but unfortunately Minji Park has gone backward considerably at 4 over par with a double bogey and 2 bogeys. And a good tee shot by Hana Jang. Hana won last week at Jeju Island at SK Networks tournament. That tournament also played under a very, very difficult condition. And Min Kyung Choi has also given away a lot of shots. 3 over par for the day. And that might go in. No. That could have been the 13th hole-in-one of the 2020 season on the KLPGA tournament. But look where that ball ended up after running it by an inch or 2 to the left edge of the. And looking at the Player of the Year award list, Jin Choi all alone at 429 points. And Hyo-Joo Kim right behind her at 90 points. Now, interesting to note that Hyo-Joo Kim has won twice, while Hae-Jin is winless, and yet Hae-Jin is in first place because out of the 16 tournaments, Hae-Jin Choi has finished 15 times in the top 10. But Hyo-Joo Kim is all alone, and the money list was 713 million won in her bank. And Hyun-Kyung Park, who also has won twice, won for the first time at the KLPGA Championship back in May. And she is behind Hyo-Joo Kim by 200 million won. And Hae-Ran Ryu is all alone in first place for the race for the Rookie of the Year award on the KLPGA Tour 2020 season. And Serin Hyun is behind her at 984 points. And scoring average for Hyo-Joo, 69.3. Showing the remarkable consistency to leading the money as well as the scoring average on the KLPGA 2020 season. So-Yeon Ryu on the 11th hole, looking at another birdie opportunity to get within 5 shots of our leader, 99. Gets over that hill. And that's a good distance control for veteran So-Yeon Ryu. We'll go back to the 10th hole. Here's the final groove. 99. Getting ready for her second shot. A leader by 4 shots over Hana Jang at 5 under par. And this is going left. Way left. And might be the first time she has missed all day for the green. Wind blowing just slightly from left to right. Our leader may have tried to use the wind just a little too much. And Minji also starting that ball to the left. And comes up short again. It's pin high, but pulled a little too much to the left. Yeah, it's good to see Minji still in good spirit, despite the fact that she has given up 4 shots in the front 9. Hana Jang needs to focus. Looking at the stats from within the 90 to 100 meters, he's been able to get the ball to about 2.5 meters. That's a good looking shot. That's about where Arim Kim putted for her birdie. Now, if you recall yesterday, in the 3rd round, she hit that ball about, I would say, 3.5 feet just behind the hole for her birdie opportunity. But unfortunately, she missed that putt. Just wasn't able to get anything going in the back 9. And Kyung Choi, who tantalizingly missing a hole-in-one. And whoa, that is an unforced error there. Another sizable par putt coming up for Mingyang. Yoon Kyung-ho playing along with So-Yeon Ryu. Needs to go up and did not hit it hard enough. It's just so difficult to judge just how strong you need to hit that. She started the day with back-to-back birdie and was threatened to get into the top 3 spots, but unfortunately she has gone backward, is now in as at 2 under par. So every one of these putts have become so much more difficult. That's her 5th bogey of the day. Now Yoon Kyung-ho for a long par putt coming up. Oh, she was walking toward the hole that she thought that she had made it. We've seen a lot of putts coming in and out. Now, that's their 3rd bogey today at 1 under par for the tournament. And Minji Park, oh, I think that is just a very brave shot, and it was the only way she was going to be able to get that ball closer to the hole. What an incredible shot that was. She had that beautiful bunker shot out of the 9th hole, the backside green. So she may not be able to score, but her short game, since we've been on the air, has been impeccable. All right, 99 has seen what Minji Park has done, so that must definitely help her to just see how downhill chip this will be. Let's see what our leader can do here. And that may have come up just a little bit shorter than she would have liked, but still, that's a very, very good effort on the part of our leader, who is currently leading by 4 shots and looking very good at saving yet another par. All right, Song Yeon on the 11th hole from the fairway. So to illustrate just how difficult today has been, out of the 62 players currently on the field, only 4 players been under par today. Birdie opportunity for par 5 on 13th for Jin Young-ko. Three bogeys and 1 birdie for the #1 player in the world, Jin Young-ko. Remains at 2 over par, and this is Arim Kim. Her tee shot has just ended up with only about 100 yards left this hole. And stay right there. Don't run off too much. So that will be a good opportunity for Arim. All right, Hana Jang for a birdie attempt. See if she can keep that ball high, and made it. Just as she did yesterday. She got that ball close, but today it's been a different result. She's finally been able to hold that. So this is going to be an incredible battle between 99 and Hana Jang. It should get very interesting. One faulty move by 99. This tournament could get very, very close. Confident putting stroke there for our leader, 99, to remain at 3 shots clear of Hana Jang. All right, So-yeon at the 12th hole, par 3. A bit of an abbreviated swing by So-yeon-roo. And did not take the slope, but good effort on the part of So-yeon. It's just so difficult to hit that green and to hold it. And cool temperature and breezy condition continue to create havoc for the players. 99 holding on to that 3-shot lead over Hana Jang, who birdied the 10th hole to give herself a good momentum, make it the turn, and So-yeon-roo at 3 under par. Stay with us as we continue to bring you the final round action from Sky 72 Ocean Course. We'll be back after these messages. And welcome you back to the Sky 72 Ocean Course, where we continue to bring you the final round action of the Hana Financial Group Championship. Our final group has moved on to the 11th tee, and Hana Jang, who made an excellent birdie to get within 3 shots of our current leader, 99. and has found the middle of the fairway. Still. Our defending champion of the Hana Financial Group Championship from last year. Got to be feeling really good, and you see those trees moving. Wind is kicking up again as the afternoon rolls on. The players must be feeling very, very tired. They've already been on the course for nearly three and a half hours. Pace of play has been extremely slow, indicative of how difficult this golf course has played. So the players take an enormous time lining up for not just the birdie putt, but even for 2-3 rather easy par putts, taking no chances whatsoever. Narinan, our leader, on the 11th. And she has also found the fairway. Now, yesterday, Nadine had all sorts of problems with her tee shot and had found the fairway bunker on the 11th hole, but was able to save a par. Song Yeon with a long birdie attempt and just coming up 1 or 2 inches short. And Song Yi taking a bit of a frustrating gesture, telling the ball, "What were you doing?" So the par 3 12th hole, and Yoon Kyung-ho, who had a marvelous start, has elected to pitch that shot and has done a beautiful job with that. Again, we had indicated that this will be the final tournament, final round of her active career. She will be retiring after this tournament, but let's go check a look at the Arim Kim. This was for birdie. She knows that she is running out of holes. Birdies are so hard to be found. All right, So Yeon-ru. That delicate chip shot. Come on, go in. All right, settle for a par in that hole. Boy, she cleans that up. Again, just to show you how difficult it has been. Out of the 62 players, only 4 players are under par today. Just 4. And only 9 players are in red number for the tournament. Minji Park. And that wind direction, how strong the wind blows, changes by the seconds. So the players really have to be concentrating on the club selection as well as the shot selection. Our leader, 99. That ball looks like may have come out of. She came out of that swing, and that's going to be a very similar position where Song Yeon had for her birdie putt. But given how Narinan has done all day with her distance control, that should not pose too much of an issue for Narin. Wind blowing just slightly from left to right. And started that ball left of the pin. And has done it nicely. So we have seen probably the closest to the pin on the second shot since we've been on the air, and Hana Jang looking to go back-to-back birdie to get within 2 shots of the lead. All right, good par putt by Yoon Kyung. All right, Jin Young Ko, hardest hole on the Ocean course, 14 par 4, and unfortunate that it had too much spin on it. So now she's hard to believe. It's hard for her to believe the ball stopped where it ended up. From that position, that is going to be an extremely fast downhill putt. Oh. Any chance of So-yeon getting closer and potentially giving some threat to the top leader may have gone out the door just with that missed putt. Diane Lee with her third shot on the 13 par 5. Ball rolling just ever so slowly toward the hole. Will have a good chance for a birdie. Yeah, this bogey has to hurt for So-yeon Roo. Bogey on the 9th and the 12th. And she is also running out of holes, as it is the case with Arim Kim. All right, our leader, 99, who is furthest out, so she will be putting first here on the 11th hole. So it's backed off, and it's now taking another look. The leader being very careful. Hana Jang. Very deep in her thought. Now 99. Got to be careful. And this is just a beautiful touch by 99. Really rising to the occasion. When you get yourself in a difficult position, as she did on the 10th hole, she was able to pull off a beautiful chip shot and save a par. And once again, in a difficult position on the green on the 11th, no problem. All right, Song-yeon. Currently ranked 17th on the KLPGA money list in the 2020 season. And this is not looking all that bad. And that's a good tee shot. Giving herself an excellent opportunity. 12th hole, also playing second hardest yesterday. Average 3.49, almost playing as a par 4. And Arin Kim will go next. Oh, this is going way right, and that has found the greenside bunker. That's going to be an extremely difficult bunker shot. Too quick with her swing. Now Minji Park still not out of it. Got to make some moves right here. Well, she certainly has been scaring the hole, but has not been able to make anything today. Look how fast that ball will come down. And look out! And Jin Young is acting as though that she's just won the tournament after that birdie on the 14th. Well, yesterday, that 14th hole was rated the 5th hardest. I'm a little surprised that it was even rated the 5th, but it is rated all 3 rounds combined. #1 difficult golf course on the ocean course. Oh, Hana-chan. Back-to-back birdie. Just focused and just not wavering whatsoever. So both Hana-chan as well as Narinan looking for a second win of the season right here at Hana Financial Group Championship. It is really coming down to the 2-man race. And I should say 2-player race. Well done by Narin to now remain at 2 under par. Remain at 2 under par for the day and 9 under par for the tournament. This is Dayan Lee on the 13th. Left to right break. Has she hit it? May have hit it just a little too much. We definitely have seen quite a few misses like that by Diane. It may not be her day to win, and she feels like she could be at least 4 or 5 under. But now back to 12th, and Arim Kim faced with a very difficult bunker shot and comes up woefully short. And that's what we were afraid of. So the 12th hole, particularly on the right side, that bunker is one place you do not want to miss. Woo Jung Kim also on the green side bunker. Green running away from you, and a good shot. But it has been a miserable day for Woo Jung. She is already 5 over par, and should she miss that par putt coming back, will be 6 over. Almost a 12-shot swing from what she did yesterday, where she shot 6 under to get into the second of the last final group. It'll still be Arim Kim's turn after hitting into a bunker with her tee shot, and now she is just having a bit of a difficulty in trying to select the type of shot that she needs to hit. Now, it needs to get over that ridge, over that hill, and then needs to check that ball closely. Otherwise, she could potentially be ended up with a double bogey. This 12th hole, rather looking innocent, was the second hardest hole yesterday. Doing a little bump and run, and that's exactly what we were afraid of. So errant tee shot for Arim Kim has created a lot of difficulty. And Arim could potentially not only lose a shot, but maybe two. And again, we mentioned how difficult the Sky 72 Ocean course has been for the players. Only 9 players are currently under par. And Woo Jung Kim, par putt coming up. Very, very difficult par putt. Second to last group still remaining on the 12th green. Will definitely force the final group to wait on the 12th tee box. Oh, nicely done. That is a gorgeous par. So that has to feel as though that she is just gotten a birdie. She was 5 over in the front 9. Still has not been able to find the first birdie of the day, but let's go to the 13th hole, par 5. 550 yards, par 5. So-mi Lee, 178 meters out, and So-yeon Roo, 175, and Yoon Kyung-ho all faced with a sizable third shot, and Yoon Kyung-ho will go first. And that will have a very difficult chip shot. All right, birdie attempt for Song Yeon, 14-year veteran on the KLPGA Tour. And that is one of the rare birdie opportunities on this hole. And it's unfortunate that she'll be walking away with a par. Song-yi also having a very difficult day. 3 over par for the final round and 1 under for the tournament. All right, So-yeon Roo, 13th par 5, third shot. All right, safely on the green, but long away from it, long distance away from the hole. So-yeon, who works with Cameron McCormick, who also teaches Jordan Spieth. But while she is in Korea, works with a local professional who also works with Jino Choi, as well as a few other top professionals on the KPGA as well as KLPGA Tour. Somi Lee. That looks like a pretty good contact. But still good distance away from the hole. So the par 3 15th was a little easier hole for the players, but not today. All right, bogey putt for Arim. And she's done it. And shaking her head saying, wow, that was a good bogey. Well, if there ever was a good bogey, it was right there. All right, Jin Young Ko on the 15th hole with her second shot on par 4. From this distance, she has been able to get within about 15 feet. Oh, nicely done. And after that unbelievable birdie on the 14th, she is now poised to go back-to-back birdie. All right, our final group has finally been able to get ready for their tee shot, and Hana Jang, our defending champion of Hana Financial Group Championship, getting ready for her tee shot on the 12th hole, par 3. That's looking, going a little left. And will that ball come back? No, it'll continue to run away from the hole. And that is going to have a lot of distance, as well as the break to carry. All right, Narinan, who's been able to keep it very steady after that excellent birdie on the 9th hole. Their unexpected birdie. Now leading by 2 over Hana Jang, who's gone back-to-back birdie on 10th and 11th. Narinan, who's won once this year, her first win in a 7-year career on the KLPGA Tour, has always been a solid player. Narin, currently 11th on the money list on the KLPGA Tour. And today, so far, has only yielded 3 birdies. Five iron going a little left, and has found the. It might have gone in the green side bunker. Not sure whether it's gone in the bunker or stayed out of it. All right, Yoon Kyung Ho, who pulled that third shot way left. Good looking touch. Minji Park, who's not been able to find any birdies, but have only lost 4 shots. And this could potentially be a shot that she could get a shot back. And that's a beautiful tee shot. So final group making their way over to the 12th green, but now we'll go to the 13th. This is So-Yeon Roo. Look how fast that green is. And just shaking her head. Just hadn't realized that putt was that fast. Now So-Mi Lee also from a similar position, a little closer than So-Yeon. Good putt, good distance control. Saw how fast that ball and quickly ran by the hole for So-Yeon as well as for Yoon Kyung-ho. Tapped it in for par to remain at 1 under par for the tournament. Oh, it didn't go in the bunker, but it's going to be a treacherous downhill chip shot. Let's see what she can do. Oh, look at this. She certainly has all the shots in the bag. Putting a lot of spin on that ball as it rolled down. And got it closer enough to give herself a reasonable par chance.
Nice.
Well done by Yoon Kyung. Remain at 1 under par, and 1 under par currently is good for tied for 5th place. And that's how difficult this golf course has been. Now look where she's aiming here, Hana Jang. Almost toward where the gentleman is holding the leaderboard sign. Now we'll make that huge turn to the left. And may have played a little too much to break. Now faced with a very difficult distance par putt coming up to remain 2 shots within our leader, 99. Jin Young, back-to-back birdie, 14th and 15th. Something to smile about. So back to level par for the tournament. And that's where she started today. Very important par putt coming up for our leader. For Hana Jang, who's 2 shots out of the lead and comes up short. Has elected to go ahead and putt out. So loses a shot and now be 3 shots behind Narinan, who's faced with about a 4-footer to save a par here at the 12th hole, which is played the second hardest hole all day. All right, Minji, the birdie putt coming up. This will only be the 4th birdie here in the final round. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of break there. Just slightly downhill. First birdie of the day for Minji Park. Oh, and stayed left all the way. What a missed opportunity for Minji. Have another look from the backside and never had the line. All right, 99. Must make par putt coming up, but quickly we'll go check out Song Yeon, who's moved on to the fairway for her third shot on the par 5 15th 13th hole. And would that come down? And I think it will stay up there. So she'll also be faced with a downhill birdie putt. Let's go back to the 12th. 99, who's been playing bogey-free round today. This is to remain at 3 shots over Hana Jang. And confidently rolls it in. 2 under par in the front 9. And no bogey. And so far, with 2 under par, that is the lowest round of the day. Arim Kim with her third shot. And look at that spin, and spins toward the hole. Will have a good chance. Not sure where she's running toward. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard once again. 99 at 9 under par, 3 shots cleared of Hana Jang, and Minji Park missing a golden opportunity to get within 5 shots of the lead at 4 over par for the day and 3 under par for the tournament. We'll continue to bring you live action of Hana Financial Group Championship from Sky 72 Ocean Course. Stay with us. We'll be back. And we'll welcome you back to the Sky 72 Golf Resort Ocean Course, where the Hana Financial Group Championship final round action is continuing right here near the Incheon Airport, Korea. And 99, our overnight leader, along with Minji Park and Hana Jang, is currently 3 shots over 99, over Hana Jang. And 99 is currently teeing off at the 13th hole. She has been absolutely perfect with her tee shot, unlike yesterday where she was just struggling to find the fairway. And despite that, she was able to somehow remain in the contention and was able to get into the top leaderboard along with Minji Park and Hana Jang. Minji with her tee shot.
Okay, shot.
That also looks like a pretty good tee shot and has come to the left. I'm surprised that 99 is consistently outdriving Minji Park. Darin, 7-year veteran, had to wait 6 years before she finally was able to enter the winner's circle this year. Hana Jang elected to go to the right side of the fairway. So 99 does not seem to be all that nervous. 3 shots clear of Hana Jang. And moving on to the 13th hole. Song Yeon for her birdie. And again. This has been a very, very difficult day. We've seen a lot of players giving up shots, but have not been able to find even one single birdie all day. Bit of a right to left putt for Arim, and done it. Arim is talking to her putter saying, well, finally you're starting to listen to me a little bit. So animated. All right, So Yeon Roo. And looking pretty good. Let's see if that slope will take it, but comes up much shorter than she would have liked. And looking at the 13th hole par 5, here you get a really good view. There's a water hazard all the way on the right, all the way to the green, but there's also a little creek going just directly across the fairway. So it is definitely a full 3-shot par 5. Many of the players have elected to go with their second shot into get themselves into somewhere near around 120 to 130 yards. And with the pin in the back, about 5 pace from the right. Visually, it is very difficult to try to get closer to the hole. So players will also, most of them will be going to the left of the pin and coming up quite a bit short. It was the second easiest hole as of yesterday. And Minji Park getting ready for her second shot, and got to be careful. All right. Stays on the fairway. Now with that shot, and she will have a very, very difficult third shot coming up. Will go first over Hana Jang. Not in, holding on to a 3-shot lead over Hana Jang, but anything could happen. She has also gone to the left side, taking no chances. That's a good looking shot and will be almost 50 to 60 yards in front of her playing partner. So she'll have a really good chance to get very closer to the hole. And looking ahead, in case, if you're wondering if there have been a playoffs in 2020 season, yes. We've had 3 tournaments that were decided in the playoffs. Yoon Kyung-ho with her shot, and gorgeous shot by Yoon Kyung on a treacherous par 4 14th, and ball will take the slope and get closer to the hole, but that's just indicative of how fast the greens are, and she will also be faced with a downhill birdie putt. Jin Young Ko on the 16th hole, who's had a back-to-back birdie on 14th and 15th, looking for another birdie, and just sliding by. Back to par 5 13. Our final group, Minji Park, 99, our leader by 3 shots over Hana Jang. Park has selected her club for her third shot, and there's a considerable distance to cover. Curious to know just how far she has to hit. And wind is really kicking up, and you see the cameras just shaking. And from distance, the pin flag on the green is just howling, and wind is just really into the player's face. Sounded crisp. And comes up short, and many players have come up short in this hole. Leader not in, talking it over with her caddy, and has elected to go with an iron. Her swing so consistent. Her balance has been incredibly just so stable. It's just a pleasure to watch her swing. 36 yards, and she let that club go, and that has gone into the rough, and will now have a very difficult chip shot, downhill chip shot for her. So Every single time she's been in this situation, she's been able to come out of it with a par. All right, Hana Jang with just 95 yards. Oh, that is just not the kind of result that Hana would have expected from that distance. Let's go to Soyeon on the 14th green. Big swing break downhill. And I think that's a good putt. Should be happy with a par in this hole. Didn't really have a realistic chance to have a run at it. All right, birdie for Yoon Kyung coming up. Not had a birdie since the second hole where she went back-to-back birdie to start the day. This is to go 2 under. And never had the line. So the players are just having an incredibly difficult time reading these greens on Ocean Course. And she has lost a shot today. 2 birdies and 3 bogeys. All right, Ejin Choi. 6 over par for the tournament. Currently #1 on the Player of the Year award. This will be her 3rd shot on the final hole, the par 5 18th hole. A sizable par putt coming up for Head Jin, so never really got on track and has not been able to get anything going. So only the 2nd time in 17 tournaments this year she will be finishing out of top 10. Ooh, that was a very scary par putt. One under par is good enough for time for 5th place. So for Yoon Kyung-ho, playing her final round of her career, if she could walk away with a top 5 finish, that would be a nice going away gift for veteran Yoon Kyung-ho. Long birdie attempt for Minji Park and may have hit it too far to the left. Now with Hana Jang getting ready for a birdie putt, but also Narinan getting ready for very delicate chip shot. This will be her 4th shot. And that is just an unbelievable result. Every single time she gets into a bit of a difficult situation, she has an answer for just about everything. So for her competitor, Hana Jang, she's going to have to do it on her own. Not going to be able to get any help from Narinan today, doesn't seem like. All right, Song Yeon on the 14, par 4. Might be going a little left. And good looking shot. So another excellent opportunity for birdie for our veteran Song Yeon. Had just a golden opportunity on a 12th hole, but unfortunately was never able to find the line. But now Arim Kim. Got a little bit of momentum back on the 13th hole. Birdie. I would love to get another birdie right here. Currently tied for 5th place. Not sure what happened there. Perhaps the club selection might have been a miss, but Hana Jang running out of holes, need to make something happen. And it may have just been a misread by Hana Jang. Her birdie opportunity on the 13th hole could have been wasted by a bit of a missed shot on the third shot on the 13th hole. It was just 97 yards out. She was not able to get within a reasonable birdie opportunity range. Narinan also faced with an easy par putt coming up. Will remain at 3 shots out of the lead. Minji, good par putt to remain at 3 under par and will be in her sole possession of the 3rd place. Arim Kim, who has such a great round, the 2nd round, 6 under par, but has not been able to get anything going since the 2nd round. Arim, who struggled in 2020 season, had made a swing coach change in the middle of season. And Narinan just keeping it steady here. Still leading by 3 over Hana Jang. And as it has been the case for all other players, Hana Jang being very careful with these 2.5, 3 footers. Well done by Hana. So keeping it steady. Had gotten as close to 2 shots out of the lead, but unfortunately gave that shot away on the 12th par 3. Finally, Song Yeon, a birdie. And where does it come from? The hardest hole on the golf course. So she saved the best for the hardest hole on Ocean Course, the 14th hole. All right, Hejin Choi on the last hole. Birdie, and I think she's got it. Drops it in for birdie on the final hole. 4 birdies, but lots of bogeys. But still, 5 over par, good enough to get in tie for 18th place. Out of the thick rough for Yoon Kyung-ho. And will that take the slope? And it has. It remains on the putting surface, but that also will be rather a challenging birdie putt coming up for her. So-mi Lee. Also using the slope, and will stay right there. 2 over par for the day, but still tied for 9th place at level par for the tournament. So Yeon-roo. Surprising that she has bogeyed the first 2 days on this hole, which has been their easiest hole. And will it run up? And has made it up. Will it stay there? And yes, it will. So she will have another run at a birdie on the 15th hole. She birdied the hole yesterday. Kyo-Ju Kim will get ready for a 3rd shot on the 18th hole. Kyo-Ju, who leads the money list on the KLPGA Tour this year with over 711 million won, equivalent to about $620,000 US, has left herself a sizable birdie putt. Now 99 on the 14. Leading by 3 over Hana Jang. Wind is starting to kick up again and really blowing quite a bit. You can see those trees shaking. And Minji Park looking for that first birdie of the day. And this hole, the 14th, playing to downwind, so it will definitely be advantageous for the players. It won't be as difficult as the last 3 days for the players, but still. The 14th has not yielded too many birdies today. Getting that good roll on this course. Final group has now teed off on the 14th hole. And we get another look at beautiful Sky 72 Ocean course. Leaderboard once again 99 at 9 under par, 3 shots over Hana Jang. And Minji Park and So Yeon-roo holding on to their positions. And we will be back after these messages from Sky 72 Ocean Course. Sky 72 Ocean course. Stay with us.
이제 막판에 옮겨.
And welcome you back to the Hana Financial Group Championship final round, taking place here at Sky 72 Ocean course. A very breezy, cool Sunday temperature. And the players are definitely struggling. And Minji Park has struggled all day. Still looking for the first birdie of the day. Comes up well short with her second shot on the 14th hole, which has played the hardest. And Minji Park currently 4 over par for the day, but yet she is in sole possession of the third place, and that just shows you how difficult the playing condition has been. But Narinan, our leader, just smooth swing, and that is going to be treacherous. That is going to be treacherous downhill putt. But if you recall, Jin Young Ko had no problem. She birdied this hole and another birdie on the 15th. Go back-to-back bases. But Hana Jung, running out of holes, needs to make something happen. sure no one better than Hana Jang knows. And that is a good position. Quite similar to where Song Yeon was, as she found her first birdie of the day on the 14th. Cause for a lot of smile and celebration by Song Yeon. So yesterday and today, 99 has been just so perfect, not only with a chip shot to save a par, but also the distance control on the putting surface. So Nadine taking a 3-shot lead over Hana Jang. As you see, Minji Park holding on and clinging on to the third position. So Yeon-ru had one time gone 4 under and given away 2 shots. And due to the fact that COVID-19 has not allowed any gallery to come and watch the tournament, a lot of these fans are sending their cheering messages from our title sponsor, Hana Financial Group. These are some of the staff and employees of Hana Financial Group sending their messages to cheer on the players. And this particular message cheering on the Yoon Kyung-ho, who is retiring from this tournament as well as from her career. Had an illustrious 12-year career, won 4 times. So Yeon-ru birdie and just a not high enough. Let's just see how smooth that ball is rolling. Just no margin of error. Ayan Cho, the winner of the Rookie of the Award last year on the KLPGA Tour. Right to left break. Known to use that color ball as her sponsor. So she is finished with her round, 2 over par for the tournament and 1 over par for the day. Now we'll go back to the 14th green, Minji Park. Our overnight co-leader. And that putt should give Hana Jang some idea on where how that ball will break for her putt coming up. Similar line. Kyoju Kim. Also big right to left swing. Oh, skidding by that right edge. Kyoju, who's currently leading the scoring average as well as the money list, has not had a good tournament this week. And will also finish at 2 over par. That's good enough for a tie for 11th. 1 bogey all day. And that was it. All right, 99 our leader by 3. Very fast putt coming down. And still very good touch. We'll go to the 15 par 4, 300 meter going straight up. Bunker all around the green, and the green is elevated. Arim Kim has blown past Song Hee-an on this hole. Song Hee out of the rough on the left side. And takes the slope, doesn't come back. That is not a bad shot there, though. All right, let's see what Arim can do. From this distance, she's been able to get the ball within about 10 feet of the hole. So let's keep an eye on this shot. Good looking shot, so that stat doesn't lie. Another opportunity to get another birdie at 2 under par. All right, right to left break for her. Must make putt, and she has. Was there ever a doubt? Hana Jang, 3 birdies in the last 5 holes with a bit of a blemish record. A bogey on the 12th hole, but yet she has now gotten to 2 shots. And 15th hole, easy birdieable hole coming up. Look out. Diane Lee, the runner-up finisher last year at the Hana Financial Group Championship, and that will be a tap-in birdie for her.
Okay. Nice.
Couple more rolls, and she would have been the proud owner of that luxury sports sedan. That's being put up as a hole-in-one prize on the 17th hole. And that would have also been the 13th hole-in-one on the KLPGA Tour in 2020 season. Diane, who won in Vietnam in a season opener for 2019-2020 season in December last year, has not been really able to get anything going. Always a great ball striker. Sejin Park at one time was 2 under par yesterday, but has gone completely backward. So she's had a little bit of success on this hole and is now running toward the hole. Let's keep an eye on this hole. Let's keep an eye on it, and comes up short. But still, with the wind just blowing so strong, she did very well just to get that ball on the putting surface. Minji Park, that is just really unfortunate. Never had the line. Now allowing her playing partner Narinan to putt out first. All right. Every single time, as we said, she has not allowed her playing partner to get any closer than 2 shots. Song Hee-an. Downhill birdie putt. She can make it 2 in a row. No. So birdie's the hardest hole on the 14th and misses the birdie on the easiest hole on the course. Arim Kim for her birdie. She did not hit it hard enough to keep that line. And what an unfortunate result for Arim Kim. Got to be kicking herself for missing that opportunity. And she is just beside herself. Over for Song Yeon for the day, but 2 under par, still good enough to be in tie for 4th place. All right, Jin Young Ko with her 3rd shot on the final hole, and we'll come back. So playing straight downhill, and we saw Hye-jin Choi try to get there in 2. Chip from the back of the green. But let's go to the 15th par 4. A lot of hazard on the left side. Trouble on the left. Green is well guarded by at least 6 bunkers. So the ideal position is to be on the right edge of the right bunker, and then the pin currently tucked today on the right corner. And you've got to get that ball on top tier. Make sure, and where Arim Kim ended up was probably the best place to be for a birdie. And she is still probably kicking herself for missing that birdie opportunity. And we have not seen any mistakes made by Arim Narinan since yesterday, so it appears that Hana Jang will have to do it on her own. That looks like a bit of a cut shot, and will stay in the first cut. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Such a good ball striker should be able to spin that ball. And Narinan just playing steady golf. As you see that this is the second easiest hole, has given away 8 birdies and only 6 bogeys. One of the few holes that we have seen that have given away more birdies than bogeys. As I like to go with a fairway metal for a tee shot. And hops into the rough. And depending on where she is and the kind of line that she has drawn, I think she will be just fine. And Minji Park missing that costly par putt to get into a tie for 3rd place along with 3 other players. Minji currently 5 over par for the day. And she's gone with the driver. And that is going to also end up in the rough. So none of the players in the final group was able to find the fairway. Particularly for Narinan, leading the tournament by 2 shots. Nerves must be starting to settle in. Now Diane Lee, after that gorgeous tee shot, will put it in for a birdie, for tap-in birdie on the 17th hole. All right, birdie putt for Jin Young Ko. Right to left break. And good touch by Jin Young. So she's done with her tournament. Now she will be moving on to the States to get ready to resume her playing on the LPGA tournament. She's been working very, very hard with her new swing coach. She's made that switch in the middle of the season, which is almost unheard of. All right, Sejin Park. Oh, in and out. Sejin now 7 over par for the day, and the Ocean Course has claimed yet another victim. All right, Hana Jang out of the first cut, and from here you can definitely see how high that green is sitting. The elevator green is. Can't really see that pin too well. It takes a lot of touch. And coming out of the rough. Now, will that ball roll back a little bit? No. So she is going to be faced with a downhill side hill putt. Can't be too happy with that result. Now Narinan getting ready for her second shot. Definitely she'll have to take into consideration that ball will be coming out of the rough. Will catch a bit of a flyer lie. Once it hits that rock hard green, will definitely roll. From about 100 yards, she has averaged to get that ball to about 15 feet. Will that make it up? And it will roll back. It is going to roll back. Just didn't have enough pace. Just needed a little more pace, and that ball would have gone up the hill and would have been probably closer, very close to hole for a birdie opportunity. But Narinan has been so consistent from that kind of distance, so shouldn't be too much of an issue for her. Minji currently tied for third place with 3 other players. That's probably the best shot out of the 3 players in the final group. Let's quickly go to the 16th. Long birdie attempt by Soyeon Ryu, and trying to get out of that tie for third place. And the wind is really taking that putt and pushing it away. Still kind of trying to figure out exactly what had happened to her putt. Now she's faced with almost an 8 to 9 footer for par. Back on the 15th green for our final group. 99, our leader at 9 under par. Currently 2 shots clear of Hana Jang. This has come down to a 2-horse race between Hana Jang and 99. This is a birdie. Looking good. Wow. So with 3 holes remaining, leading by 2 shots. Still not in the comfort zone, but boy, she is getting pretty close. And So-Yeon-Roo will fall out of the tie for 3rd place. Can't believe that ball went left on her. All right, Hana Jang trailing by 2 shots, needs a birdie right here. And that looks like a pretty good putt. It is just slightly to the right. That was just beautiful putt by Hana. And that's got to be one of the better putts that we have seen out of Hana, other than those birdie putts that she has made. But her misses have been so close. Still remaining 2 behind Hana Narinan. And now this will be Arim Kim. Arim pulled her tee shot way left, found the water hazard, had to drop, and really had to struggle for a bogey. And this hole also playing very, very tough. Now yesterday, 16th hole played as the one of the most difficult holes. Song-Yeon. Hear the sound of that wind blowing. Very aggressive line and runs completely away from the hole. And Woo Jung Kim, who's had a miserable day, currently 6 over par today. That ball will also run completely off the green, similar to where Song-Yeon is. All right, back to 15th hole. Minji Park for a birdie. And that's a good looking putt. This one missing it to the left. So both Hana Jang and Minji Park not able to convert a birdie on the easiest hole on the 15th. All right, leading by 2 shots, going on to the 16th hole. 3 holes remaining to the title as a winner of the Hana Financial Group Championship. 99 holding on and keeping it steady as they make their way over to the 16th tee. This is Somi Lee. bend that ball nicely. Look how much that strong wind is kicking up around the green. Soyeon-Roo getting ready for her tee shot on the 17th hole, par 3. And that looks going way left. Not bad. Has hit the rough and made it on the putting surface. For the players, now been able to really overcome the wind. Struggle all day, but you can see how much the wind is being so strong, and yet seeing a lot of players not missing the green, and even some birdies to go along. All right, Yoon Kyung-ho. This will be the second to last hole of her active career. Found herself in the greenside bunker. Sung-yeon. Very aggressive chip shot. Daeyeon Lee on the 18th hole, trying to get out of the tie for third place with a number of players, has decided to go with a bit of a bump and run. Not sure what that is, but it works, and has given herself a good birdie opportunity on the 18th hole. Harim Kim, long birdie attempt on the 16th. Has not had a good day. A birdie, and hits the hole and comes out. And had it not been for that ball hitting the hole, that would have gone past at least 15-20 feet. Min-kyung Choi, who was holding on so tough yesterday, has really come unglued today and currently 6 over par. Good effort on the part of Min-kyung Choi to get that ball closer to the hole. 18th hole will be playing downwind. It'll be interesting to see what Hana Jang will do on the 18th. Still a good touch. Runs away a little bit, but there's a lot more slope than Yoon Kyung-ho was able to see. And still being down by 2 shots, depending on what she does on 16th, 17th. Hana Jang will have to and almost be forced to go for it in 2 to put a lot more pressure on Narinan. All right, Sejin Park. From this distance, makes it about 45% of the time. It's about 13-footer going up the hill. And well done, Sejin. Lots of bogeys and even a double bogey, but was able to at least get a birdie on the last hole to put a little bit of smile back on her face. All right, So Yeon Ryu, fortunate to be on the putting surface, looking for a birdie and just tantalizingly missing. Perhaps she may not have hit it hard enough to keep that line. Asking for her playing partner. All right, she's go ahead and finish it out. And 1 under par for the tournament. But really, that could have been much better. At one time, she was 4 under par. All right, Arin Kim remained at 1 under par. Confidently putted in for a par. And she's saying yes. All right, another look at 16th hole. Meters, and really this is a hole that you cannot pull to the left side. Now we saw Hana Jang pushing it way out to the right and had to lay up, but anything in the middle of fairway would be good. Now where the pin is today is tucked way on the corner on the right, so this will be one of the difficult shots, particularly for second shot, since that the green will definitely run away from the hole, so players will be looking to keep that ball short of the hole to make sure that they do not have to chip on and will be faced with a downhill putt. Hana Jang, who just almost made another birdie on the back nine. That would have been her 4th birdie and the back nine to get herself back in the within a shot. And looking right, and remember yesterday she pushed it way out to the right, had to lay up and settle for a bogey. All right, Song Yeon. Nicely done. So Song-yi maintains her position as tied for 3rd place. Now back to 16th tee, our leader by 2 shots. 99. And right down the middle, and is just continuing to roll down on the fairway. And that should give her a very short distance for a second shot. So taking full advantage of the downwind. Minji Park, 2 under par, 5 over par for the day. Still looking for that first birdie of the day. It's also a good tee shot, but well behind where Narinan ended up. So our final group has now gone off the 16th tee. 3 holes to go with 2-shot lead by Narinan, who's looking for a 2nd win of her career. 2nd win in 2020 season. Yoon Kyung-ho for par, and another heartbreaker on the 17th hole. Since the 2nd birdie on the 2nd hole today, It has just been downhill all day. Diane Lee for a birdie and sliding by the right edge. The runner-up finisher from 2019 Hana Financial Group Championship. And she will still finish in a very respectable position and tie for third place. Now it's interesting to note that Hana Jang had told the media before the tournament that because the cool, windy condition, that the winning score potentially be 8 under par. Well, 99 is currently 9 under par. So we'll see. She needs to get to 9 under par. And Min Kyung Choi could not buy a birdie today. All right, Min Kyung after a birdie on the first hole. It has been downhill all day. Minji Park getting ready for her shot, but look beyond that. Look how far Narinan has hit her tee shot. Wow. Can't be no more than about 90 meters or less. All right, pin tucked way on the left corner, and that ball hit the side of the rough and just kicked way over the green, almost 40 yards. And the sun straight into her face, trying to figure out what happened to her shot. All right, 3 holes to go. Hana Jang down by 2 shots. Needs to make something happen. Oh, and it's ended up in the greenside bunker. I think she may have pulled that ball. And this has definitely given advantage to Narinan. Hana not able to put any kind of pressure whatsoever to Narin. About 102 yards downwind. And that is beautiful shot. We have not seen any shot that has hit the green on that spot and still hold the green and stay on the putting surface. So with the birdie opportunity coming up for Narinan, our leader, Hana Jang faced with an incredible difficulty in the greenside bunker on the 16. Let's go to the 17th. It's going way left, and it's going in the bunker. And the wind, direction of the wind has changed. It's blown from right to left from the player's advantage. So that shot was definitely blown by the wind to the left side green bunker. Arin Kim. Has elected to tee off from the left side of the tee box. Wow, it's gone with a pitching wedge. It's high up in the air, and will it have enough distance? And got to question her club selection on that one. That was just very short. The lip of that bunker will be pretty high to carry over. Now, once the ball hits the green, it will run away from you. Oh, that is just beautiful. Great shot by Hana Jang. Soft hand. Was able to just get the ball and hit the spot where she needed to. Exactly where she needed to be. Now 17th hole. Song Yeon will go first. And may have nicked the pin flag as it went by. So it has been a long day for a lot of players, including Minji Park. Oh, beautiful touch by Minji. Yeah, for Minji Park, her second shot may have hit the sprinkler head and kicked completely over the green. Second shot out of the bunker for Arim. Wow. It takes skills, takes just strength, and tremendous touch. And Arim Kim's got all of that. These are one of the more difficult shots in golf. 25 to 30 yard bunker shot and just made it too easy. And you wonder why Arim has not won more tournaments on the tour. Arim so animated, just having a good time on the KLPGA tournament here. All right, birdie putt for our leader. This could potentially put a dagger into Hana Jung if she makes it. Just keeping it steady for Narinan. Leading by 2 with 2 holes to go. And Hana Jung coming up with about a 5 feet par putt after an excellent bunker shot out of the greenside bunker. Must make putt right here. Must make putt to give herself any chance whatsoever. having a good look, taking enormous amount of time to get ready. From this distance, make percentages 80%. And has made it. So get to Sandy on the 16th hole. So needs a birdie on the 17th and needs another birdie on the 18th to get into a tie with our leader, Narinan, and hoping that Nadine won't birdie the 17th and the 18th. So, Hana Financial Group Championship coming down to the last two holes between Narinan and Hana Jang. Minji Park probably wondering what might have been. 3 bogeys and a double bogey with no birdies at all. What a disappointing day it has been for Minji. And Song Yeon has dropped another shot and will go into tie for 6th place with Soyeon Roo and Adim Kim. Now the winner will be taking home 300 million won. Second place will be taking home 172 million won, and the third place will be awarded 120 million won. Asking that ball to sit, and will. So Soyeon will have a chance. She is trying to break out of the tie for 6th place into tie for 3rd place with the birdie on the last hole. Good save by Arim Kim. All right, Yoon Kyung-ho getting ready for her potentially second to last shot. Oh, nice. Oh, and it just runs away. So coming up for a final approach in her 11-year career. Hana Jang will have the honor. 17th hole. 2 holes remaining. 2 shots behind. Hana Jang. That looks like a pretty good tee shot. That looks really good right at it. Oh. Can't figure out why that ball didn't go on the green. There is a bit of a swale, kind of a captured area, and may not have carried that over. Otherwise, that ball would definitely could have gone on the green and gotten very closer to the hole. Bit of a unlucky break for Hana Jang, but now here comes Narinan, our leader, by 2 shots. Has played impeccably. 2 birdies with no bogeys today. Going a little left of the pin. Oh, and then I think she has played it nicely. Sizable birdie putt coming up, but still, that's a good play on the part of Nadine. All right, Minji Park will go last. Look at that wind just kicking up, and it's just amazing the level of players, how skillful these players are. Despite this strong wind, they're still able to hit that green and hold the green as they have done. We saw almost a hole-in-one from Daeyeon Lee today and Song-hee An yesterday. And again, Minji Park coming up shorter than where Hana Jang is. So out of the three players, only Narinan has been able to find the green. All right, one final look at the leaderboard. Narinan leading by 2 over Hana Jang, and Minji Park and Daeyeon Lee at 2 under par, tied for 3rd place. We'll be back after these messages to Sky 72 Ocean Course. Stay with us. And welcome you back to the Sky 72 Golf Resort Ocean Course at Hana Bank Championship. 99 currently leading by 2 shots over Hana Jang. And we're down to the last 2 holes. But first, let's go to the 18th and Yoon Kyung-ho getting ready for her 4th shot. This will be the final hole of her active career. Had a good shot, leaving herself about About a 4-footer for par. Had a good start. Going back-to-back birdie on the first and second hole, but as it has been the case with all other players, has had a tough day. All right, final group, Minji Park on the 17th, and that is a really good chip shot, but just comes out a bit short. And this has to give Hana Jang some idea how the green will be reacting once she comes on the green. Remember that yesterday on the par 5 13th hole, she chipped it in for a birdie. Somi Lee for a birdie. 1 under par and denied. So she'll finish the level par for the tournament and good enough to finish currently a tie for 8th place. And really interesting to note that Jin Young Ko, after having all kinds of problems yesterday and today, and yes, she finished in top 10. It just shows you how good a player she is. Now here comes the most critical shot for Hana Jang. Oh, being very aggressive. Wasn't going to leave it short. And would have expected anything different out of Hana. We'll go back to the 18th and check out birdie putt by So-Yeon Roo. So-Yeon. Birdie attempt to get to 2 under par, and and that's been the story of her round today. Just can't seem to find the bottom of the cup. Has made some really good putts. All right, our leader by 2 on the 17th. If she could make this putt, that would be pretty much game over for Hana Jang. Here comes the birdie putt by our leader. Oh, keep an eye on that putt. It's running away. And that slope has taken that ball completely away from the hole. And now she is faced with the danger of potentially bogeying this hole. So putting on the 17th hole is becoming a critical point here. Long putt for par putt coming up for Narinan. All right, what might be the final stroke of her career. And what a putt that was. Great par putt by Yoon Kyung-ho. Congratulations, Yoon Kyung, and enjoy your retirement as she moves on. There's some messages in Korean. Best of wishes and best of luck to Yoon Kyung in her endeavor as you move on to your second career. Has planned on becoming and getting into a management of the golf course owned by her in-laws. All right, Yoon Kyung closing it out and gets a warm hug by So-Yeon Roo. All right. What an important putt for Narinan. Her tournament, her win could come right here. And first bogey of the day has come on the 17th hole and could not have come at a worse time. Now, if Hana makes the birdie on the 18th and saves a par here, we will definitely be heading toward the playoffs. This is absolutely a no gimme there. She saved another beautiful par putt on the 16th after coming out of the bunker. Now she has got to make this putt to get within one. 99 has already missed a par putt. Hana Jung won last week, has won 13 times on the KLPGA Tour, won 3 times on the LPGA Tour. This is for par. And sliding by, and that will continue to go by. And now it is still going. Wow. Not what we had expected. And 17th hole all of a sudden has really become a disaster for Hana Jung. Now we saw from similar position for 99 missing it to the left edge. Not sure if Hana Jung took a note of that. All right, this is for bogey for Hana Jung. And no break on the right edge, and we'll end up with a double bogey. Wow. That is completely unexpected result for a caliber player like Hana Jung. Or Minji had to wait a long time to get ready for her par putt. And nicely done. Coming up on the last hole for Minji. 5 over par, but a double bogey is absolutely shocking. Oh. So she has gained the shot despite the fact that she had hit a bogey, first bogey of the day, thanks to double bogey by Hana Jung. Just incredible. Arim Kim tried to go forward in 2 and found the water hazard, and she's tried it again. And this one, again, I think she might be stymied. But as we say in golf, anything could happen.
아, 공 1번으로 바꿨어요.
Final group has moved on to the 18th. Final hole, 3 shots lead by Narinan over Hana Jang. Almost an impossible scenario, but you never know. Minji Park, who had a par on the 17th hole, has the honor. Just in case, if you're wondering whether has there ever been a albatross, yes, there have. There was actually a albatross scored this season by Jung-in Lee 6 down at IS Busan Open at the Stonegate Golf Course. And before that, last year, down at Jeju at Lotte Sky Hill, designed by Robert Trent Jones. It was done on the 18th hole par 5. And finds the rough on the right side. So any attempt to try to go forward in 2 from there will be nearly impossible. So defending champion Hana Jang, her dream of defending her title may have vanished, unfortunately, due to double bogey on the 17th hole. But we have to go back to that tee shot that she had on the 17th. Still mysterious as to how she was not able to get that ball on the green. And Song Yeon with her 3rd shot on the 18th hole. But Hana Jang, as she has done all throughout her career, was very aggressive with her chip shot on the 17th. Ran it by, and that par putt just rolled off almost like the top of the table. And Woo Jung Kim is currently now 7 over par for the day. So Narinan, who won for the first time in 2020 season, after waiting 6 years for her first win. Let's take a look at the shot of the day. And Da-yeon Lee coming inches short of winning that beautiful sports sedan. Then we'll look at the bunker shot. One of the hardest shot in golf. It just lands it so soft. And Arim was able to save a par there on the 17th hole. So those were the 2 shot of the day here in the final round of the Hana Financial Group Championship. All right, final group on the 18th hole fairway. And Narinan, 3 shots, commanding lead over Hana Jang. Arim Kim, who tried to get on in 2. And was able to stay out of the bunker and in the rough. And that might have been the only shot she had. So again, she has now been rewarded by her aggressiveness on this par 5 18th hole on 2 consecutive days. Yesterday, she found the greenside hazard and had to settle for a bogey. Now, Minji Park. It's a good second shot. Put yourself in a good position for a third shot. Today, the 18th hole. The pin is located 16 steps from the front edge, 8 steps from the right edge. Very accessible, but Arim will settle for a par in this hole. And Hana Jiang has also elected to lay up from the rough. No chance whatsoever to go forward in 2. And that would probably be a smart choice. So Hana Jiang's dream of repeating and defending her title and also winning on a back-to-back basis, as well as winning for the 14th time on KLPGA Tour, was dashed as a result of costly double bogey on the 17th hole. And 99. She had that little bit of an awkward stance. That ball sitting down a little bit. Woo Jung Kim for a birdie. It's just hard to see that big break, especially around the hole. And no one's been able to read that break properly. All right, Song Yeon. Also need to read that break properly. And it's amazing that it won't break as much once you get past the hole. So she will finish 3 over par for the day, 1 under for the tournament. But that's good enough for tie for 5th place. Started off at 4 under par, and that would have been good for 3rd place. Adi Kim for par. And 1 under par for the tournament. Also good for tie for 5th place, along with Song Yeon and So-Yeon Roo. So a miserable day has come to an end. Look at that score, 66 yesterday, 79 today. 13-shot swing. Must have given her a lot of good experience playing alongside with those top players. Now Hana Jiang. I think Hana Jiang Got to commend her for just keeping her composure and still playing this hole as though that she has a chance to win this tournament. And Minji Park
이거 괜찮아요?
has also had a very, very tough day. 5 over par for the day. But yet she's still tied for 3rd place with Diane Lee, who has already finished for the day. And looks like Minji will go first over Narinan. We certainly hope that next year the COVID-19 will be under control and our fans will be allowed to come back to this beautiful Sky 72 Ocean course to enjoy this tournament. Minji, just hard to keep that ball below the hole, even though that pin is about 15 pace from the front of the green. Narinan has found the bunker. Might be the first time we've seen anyone in this bunker. Got to be careful. 70 yards, 70 meters, so about 77 yards. Wow. No doubt about it. So this pretty much has done it for Narinan. And what a tournament it has been for Narinan. Despite getting a bogey on the 17th, if you look at the stats, 85% driving accuracy today, 82% greens in regulation, and putting average is 1.76. That stat is better than, much better than all of her stats for 2020 season. So as they make an announcement of the players walking on to the 18th green by the announcers.
마지막으로 2020 롯데캐리어 챔피언십 우승을 통해 KLPGA 위너스 클럽에 가입한 안나린 선수를 소개합니다.
99 will be crowned as the winner of the 2nd Hana Financial Group Championship. What a battle it's been, and what a play and performance we have seen out of 99. But got to give a lot of credit to Hana Jang, who has fought hard, but unfortunately fell victim to an untimely, costly double bogey on the 17th hole.
오빠 뒤에 공 놔주세요. 오빠 경고 한 번만 봐.
So Hana Jang will most likely go first. Still having a good look. And it's just showing a lot of professionalism on the part of Hana. So both Hana Jang and Diane Lee was still able to finish in top 10. Hana very close to defending her title at the Hana Financial Group Championship. And despite such a difficult condition, the winner will be walking away with 8 under par, and what a score that is. And it's interesting to note that it was Hana Jang during the press conference that she had predicted that the winning score might end up be even 7 or 8 under par. And 99 right now is exactly at 8 under par and could potentially go to 9 under par. She'd make this birdie putt coming up on the 18th green. Slightly downhill putt coming up for Hana Jang. This is for birdie. Come on, Hana, make this putt. Good putt for Hana. So the KLPGA, the 17th tournament, Hana Financial Group Championship coming to an end, and they will be getting ready to play their final tournament and the 18th tournament, SKADT Cavs Championship, one of the more premier tournaments. They have increased the prize money considerably. So has added a lot of incentive for the players. So Dadidan will be looking to win not only this week, but also to try to win next week to make it back to back. So Dadidan taking a lot of time, making sure she wants to finish on a positive note. What a tournament she has had. With the exception of that bogey on the 17th hole, she has been just impeccable with distance control. Putting touch, short game has been just spot on. Downhill putt, and what a putt that was. And she will mark that for championship putt. It has surely been a great day. Yesterday, 99 has so much difficulty with her driver. Was able to only find the fairway 30% or less. And yet she hung tough and won against one of the best players on the KLPGA Tour. All right, Minji Park getting ready for her birdie putt. She has not had one single birdie all day and would love to get one right here. And comes up just a bit short. And has elected to go ahead and putt out. So what a disappointing day it has been for Minji. We're in tie for first place. Was an overnight leader along with Narinan and Hana Jang. All right, Hana Jang has elected to go first to allow the championship putt to take place. Our defending champion Hana Jang has finished her tournament 68, 68, 73, 74. 2 over par for the day, that double bogey. She'll probably be remembering that for a little while. The biggest prize money tournament Hana Financial Group Championship coming down to the final putt. And this will make it official. And there it is. The winner of the Hana Financial Group Championship is Narinan. Second win of her career, second win on the 2020 season. Congratulations, Narinan. What a tremendous effort by Narinan. And the water celebration has begun. That has got to be cold, but I'm sure she doesn't mind at all. Getting congratulated by a lot of her fellow players, but let's take a look at the highlight. Let's quickly go to the second hole. And par 3, difficult hole. Now let's go to the 9th hole. This has to be one of the best putts that we have seen all day by 99. Never thought that she would have a chance to make it. And took a huge left turn and dropped it in the bottom of the hole. And there it is, the championship putt. And congratulations again to Narinan, who has put on an unbelievable performance under the most difficult conditions. Here's the final round leaderboard. Narinan, the winner by 3 shots over Hana Jang, and Dayan Lee, the runner-up finisher last year, finishing tied for 3rd place with Minji Park, and So Yeon Roo climbed in to tie for 5th place with Arim Kim and Song Hee-an, and Jin Young Ko also tied for 8th place. Thank you so much for joining us today and throughout the tournament. We hope that you enjoyed the tournament brought to you from Seoul, Korea, as we close out the Hana Financial Group Championship final round action. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time right here, and so long, everybody.